Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Now Cook throwing on first down. Got him in. It's Brown. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their...
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for the Raiders. 46 yards. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play by.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 4 yards out. As his... This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here's Cook on 1st and 10. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They'll run on first down. It's Martin. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Cook now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So let's take a look here at the key inactives. And, Charles, I guess you get this late in the year, you expect to see some guys populating on this list.
You're exactly right. No one's happy about it, but it really shouldn't be a surprise. So the guys who are playing in their spots, in their stead.
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On first down, Martin. Gonna give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's how we 60 out more.
From the 39, Cook. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And he can't get away from the pressure. Cook goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Cook. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught at the 20. A big play that time for the Raiders, and even 60 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. The pass complete to Ryan Grant. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and 11. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Cook throwing on first down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw is Cook. Operating from the gun. Cook stripped. The ball's out. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go. 10 logo.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. 36.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Adam Gotsis able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And he's going to go down again. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Cook. From the gun, he'll throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 1. 2nd and 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life?
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Here's Cook on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
47 is the mic.
Now it's Martin. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Now Martin running right. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Cook now, off play action. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Blitz coming And down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. On 4th down, Cook. He's going to float this one deep right side. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Will Parks. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Martin. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, it's Martin. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd down, it's Doug Martin. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a run with Martin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And off comes to Martin. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now a give right side. It's Martin. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Martin. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter with Martin. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for the Raiders, it will wind up a .500 season as the win means they'll finish right at
Guys, the season's officially wrapped up. Free agency is on the horizon. We've got lots to talk about. But first, it's time for another edition of Believe It or Not.
Boom!
Hey. A year ago, we saw a team draft a quarterback with almost no collegiate experience. He had an up-and-down rookie year, as expected. So, Kyle, I'm looking at you. Believe it or not, this quarterback is worth building a team around.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been a little hard on this guy in the past. However, I'm going to shock everyone a la Mesa and say, yes, I am a believer. He isn't great, but he's good enough to build around, and that was backhanded as all get out.
Yeah, it was. And I agree. I'm going to be a little bit more positive than that backhanded comment. They threw him into the fire, and if he keeps improving, he will be a really solid quarterback. What you want from the guy?
Emphasis on if. Listen, he might have hit his ceiling already, man, like a tall man in a small room. Yeah. And if that's the case, then they'll be shopping for a quarterback in a year or two.
I'm with you, Nate. He's a solid B-, C+ player.
And here's the thing. That's maybe what he's always been. I guess we'll see what he does in year two, I guess.